Day marker. Judas and the Black Messiah review, guys. Let's get started. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D, aka the Ryan 680.
And I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. This is our review of Judas and the Black Messiah, ladies and gentlemen. The story of Fred Hampton. Let's get started, guys. This is our review. Hope y'all ready for this. It's going to get intense. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. You bring the movie world right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the intense film, Oscar worthy. Let's talk about this. I mean, Warner Brothers with the hitters, man, just crazy. Judas and the Black Messiah, guys. I mean, first off, when I heard about this cast, I was truly amazed at this cast, man. I mean, dude, come on, man. I mean, we got a huge great actors and actresses in here that are not, that have been known for other projects and everything. We got Lakeith Stanfield, which is one of my favorite, I would say, out of the pick. I've seen him in so many different comedy action films that, like, I just love his style. I love his just style of just acting in this film. Again, we saw a different side of him in this one. We got Daniel Kaluuya. And man, okay, from Get Out, Widows,
Black Panther.
I mean, dude, this guy's just not I love it, man. I love it. I love it when I see a guy in so many different projects and so many different roles. And I gotta say, this role is really done and very good. Let's talk about this film, Angela. Let's talk about how intense this film is. When we first see Fred Hampton, we actually see a character development already starting out. Of course, we get Dominic Fishback in here as well. She's from The Hate You Give, which is another good film that we reviewed, guys. I'll put on the link below. But this film actually shows so much characteristics in this that I really did love Daniel, man. He was just, his presence on camera was just so well done. Man, he really did put the intensity in there. And I was just shocked to see what kind of skills he's gonna really put into this. And it felt intense, serious. I loved every bit of it. Every time he would do a speech that Fred Hampton did, of course, in real life, it was just so freaking amazing.
Powerful.
I loved it. Yeah, powerful, man. Yeah, it was just really good. It got you going, man. I was like, oh, crap. Adrenaline was kicking while watching this movie. And it's rare when those situations do occur, at least for me, for situations like that. Because I love it when it comes action dialogue, because it's just starting a revolution.
Pumps you up, yeah.
Pumps you up. It gets you going, man, for sure. Of course, we do see a lot of character development because this film actually follows, which is Bill O'Neill. It follows him a lot, and see, he's struggling here. He's trying to struggle what's right, what's wrong, and just trying to just cope in life and everything. I feel sorry for the guy, man. I mean, regardless of the situation, you feel sorry for everybody here. And then of course, he just the whole situation of just Lakeith Stanfield, of how he really portrayed that nervous, he did that really good, I would say, right?
Yeah, he really did. I gotta commend both Daniel and Lakeith on this, because they played such powerful people. And with Lakeith, he obviously does betray Fred Hampton in real life. And he just portrays, like you say, that anxiety that he knows he could get caught at any moment. He understands the gravity of the situation. He's either, going to be bad with the government, the police, FBI, or he's going to be bad with the Black Panther Party. And he there's one scene where they talk about what they do with someone they caught that was feeding information to another chapter, and he heard about what's happening to them. So he's it's just all of this just a ticking, convening at once. You got the pressure from the government, got the pressure from the Black Panther Party. He's just struggling, and I feel like Lakeith brought that pretty well to light. He did a very good job.
Yes.
Daniel Kaluuya as the main Fred Hampton was great. Very powerful, intense, passionate. You could tell he probably enjoyed this, and you could show he loves what he does. He loves acting, and he was telling a story. The story, me personally, I'm not into history. I don't know a lot of history. I'm sorry, but it was really interesting to see that and also see the influence of the Black Panther Party.
Yeah.
At the time, how
I felt like he was honored to play this role, and to a sense, I think they're all honored to play their roles, and that's great because you could tell their passion was really their heart was really into this project, and you could see it on screen. One of the good things I wanted to mention out of this film was it was also produced by Ryan Coogler, and I was all like, dang, bro, this music was just so good. Like, I love how it was just simple bass tones, simple styles of music that just really shaped the whole intensity of this film. I love this so much, guys. I really do. It shows so much how powerful this film really is. And that's the beauty of all film. It's just, you really have to, when the action, the dialogue, and the acting comes in, the music really shapes form, and it shapes form on a lot of projects just like this one, guys. And it really does shape the whole film a lot. I felt when certain aspects of the film was very intense, you just hear the bass, boom, boom. Like, it feels really good. I love that. I love that so much because it really shares it really puts the portrayal into the film to where, like, it really succeeds its level that it's already set at, and I love that about it. Mm-hmm. I am gonna say though, like, the cinematography was so done very well. Like, I love how this was shot. I love how this was filmed. I loved how we got to see Lakeith just really struggle of just who he is, who he wants to be, and I love that about it. Another thing I want to say too, I love how they started off the beginning of this film, guys. It started off with a lot of real life scenes, and that was very strong. I would say very strong scenes right there. It just showed so much on the civil rights movement. It showed so much on just the history and everything that this world's been through. And yeah, so I mean, opening was so true and realistic. I would say, so the single greatest threat that they kept mentioning, of course, was the Black Messiah. I love that they mentioned both sides in a sense, because that's the whole point of it. You can't, I love how it showed both sides a little bit, and it just showed us and brought us into that 1969 world. Such violence and just such anger,
so much government, police corruption. It was, and I like I said, I really enjoy films like that. Yeah. That
gets you questioning everything.
Gets you questioning everything. And obviously, like I said, I'm not familiar with history, but after researching it and reading into it a little bit more, I gotta say, like, it was really interesting to see this on film. Mm. I know we mentioned, we're not 100% sure if it's historically accurate, but to be honest, I think it was done very well.
We researched a little bit of it. It looks like it was pretty much accurate. And I love that too, because this is a real eye-opener movie, guys. This is a real eye-opener to get you movie fans, to get all movie fans out there to really go back and look at history. I mean, that's what we did. That's what's going to make you guys do, hopefully. And hey, maybe you really didn't like the movie. Put on the comments down below. Maybe you freaking love this movie with all your heart and passion and everything. Put on the comments down below. But yeah, this was really good. This truth right here, this is, I really did love how this movie was put together. The format was done very well. Again, I would say small little details here. Some scenes felt dragged a little bit, but I felt like they were necessary because I wouldn't have taken them out because it wouldn't have made sense throughout the movie. Yeah. So when we go into this film, I mean, you're going to see some certain scenes that are dragging, but again, this movie's 2 hours and 6 minutes. I felt like it was a little bit longer than that. But that's not to say, like, this movie's not for everybody, just like any film. This movie may not be for you guys, and maybe it is. Maybe you freaking just love this movie so much with the heart and passion, and once again, or maybe you're just going in with, just neutral, and just like, hey, I haven't seen a trailer for it, which we know a few people like that. Yeah, we become one of them every now and then. And so, like, for this one, we weren't, though. This one, we were so pumped to see. This whole anxiety was just up the level, man. The anxiety, the depression, just everything was up the level here.
It was definitely an intense movie. But like I had you mentioned earlier, I really like how we not only saw Bill O'Neill's character played by Lakeith, but we saw the character development with Fred Hampton throughout, the film.
Even the beginning of this film, we actually got to see where he started off with the speeches and all that, how he was just speaking. Just how we are, like, it's not rehearsed or anything like that. He's just speaking as he go, and then later on we see that progression really shape into a form to where it's freaking great speeches. And it's all because of course, his girlfriend, Deborah Johnson. She starts writing his speeches later on in the film. So we get to see that. We get to see how well he's progressed from the beginning of the film to the very end. And I love it because we see character development with every single character out of here. Also, we got to see, of course, Jesse Plemons. I know him from Friday Night Lights. I love him in Friday Night Lights. I love him in Battleship. I love seeing this guy every now and then, man. I mean, come on. I love seeing this guy. And yeah, he's from Dallas, Texas, baby. All the way from here, from Texas. Yeah, born and raised. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I love seeing this guy on camera, and I love how slowly, it's funny. He's always done these supporting roles that have really, I don't know, it's almost to where like he sticks out in those supporting roles in a sense to where I can really know, okay, he's not just doing those small little parts. He's not just doing a few sentences here and there. He's actually throughout the whole movie, and I love that about it. So, but yeah. Was this the film that we deserved, Angela?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right? Yes.
I mean, I think any movie that sheds light into such a tragic moment that, when you throw in government conspiracy, you throw in civil rights movement, I think it's something definitely we need to see.
Yes.
Because, I mean, like I said, I'm not familiar with history.
Yeah.
Maybe his story, the Fred Hampton story, is not really well known to people. So it's really interesting to see this film and see it with such a great cast, and not only that, but done very well. I mean, I think it's definitely something we deserve to watch.
Most definitely. And there's certain things, we're not going to mention certain things that we did not know on the Black Panther organization or anything like that, and we did look them up, and we're just like, wow, we're just, again, it gets you eye-opening again, and it's really, it just gets you real, because we all know Dr. Martin Luther King, MLK, Martin Luther King, we know Malcolm X. I would say like not too many people knew who Fred Hampton was, and then this really is gonna shape the knowledge that we have to receive, because we have to learn from our history, folks. We have to learn from our history, and I'll say that. Let's go to ratings, Angela. Ratings 1 out of 10, 10 being high, 1 being the lowest. This movie is up. I feel like it's gonna be up for an Oscar, man. If Daniel Kaluuya doesn't at least get nominated for this, I'm going to feel, again, right at the top of my brain right now, I'm saying, dude, he needs to at least be nominated for a supporting role, because Lakeith Stanfield, he's actually the main actor here. So, again, I feel like he should at least be, either one of them should be nominated for something.
I think they both should. Yeah. I agree. I loved all the cast, but those two are shining stars.
Yeah. And
they portrayed each character. They did very well. And so I agree with that. They both need to be nominated.
Yeah, for sure. Ratings 1 out of 10.
It's so hard. I want to give it a solid 8 for me, because it didn't have a lot of action too much, except maybe towards the end.
Yeah,
when I was spoiling anything, but. The dialogue, like you said, the passionate speeches of Fred Hampton or Daniel Kaluuya, they were just done so well. Good. They captivated you. Yeah. You wanted to hear more. You wanted to learn more.
He gained weight for that role, and it just, wow. Like, again, this is going back to where we've seen him in Black Panther, Widows, and those movies, it's just, I feel like he's really shaping to be a really good actor, and he is not getting away from Hollywood. Please don't, because keep doing these
You
roles.
Are very talented. You have a promising future ahead of you.
Yes, we're guaranteed right there. I can't wait to see more projects of him. I can't wait to see more into the upscale of level he is going to reach as an actor. I can't wait to see that. My rating is going to be at 8.5, because I really do love the action dialogue in here. I love the speeches that he gave. I love how powerful he really put that into performance. I mean, dude, this guy became Fred Hampton, man, and just he really, really put his heart and soul into this. I felt, and it really shows on camera. It really shows how powerful he really was. As far as Daniel, when he brings that presence into the role, and I love that about it, because they all have their own personal experiences when it comes to films and all their past projects, and they bring that and they learn. It's all learning progress into this film, and I love that about it. Again, Dominic Fishback played a really good role in here too. I mean,
as Deborah Johnson.
As Deborah Johnson, man, we see her have character development in the beginning of this film. just shaping the life of Fred Hampton, really. And just we see them have really good, I would say really good, decent chemistry. Again, we didn't really see too much camera of them two because the stories was mainly focused on Lakeith Stanfield and Daniel Kaluuya. So yeah, it's mainly focused on them, but we see that a little bit. I kind of wanted to see more of, I don't know, I just feel like Lakeith Stanfield, like I really wanted to see more of him struggling to figure out the decision, because I feel like we got a little bit snippets here and there throughout the movie, but I feel like I wanted to see more of him struggling with his decision making.
Yeah, I think the struggle we see where he's in the presence of other people, he's in the presence of the FBI or the police, he's in the presence of other Black Panther party members. Yeah. So I agree with you. I think I would have liked to see more of like that internal by himself. But again,
at a bar, I mean, at a bar, just drinking it the night away, and just I wanted to see him struggle with that. I wanted to see him get a little bit, but again, it's just remember the story, and I love that. Again, that's drama. So yeah, that's just upscaling it a little bit more, going a little off board on based on a true story up there.
So but yeah, would you recommend this film?
Yes, Alamo City Movie Talk does recommend this movie, guys. Be sure to check this out, ladies and gentlemen, on HBO Max. It comes out. Hopefully y'all enjoy this movie, guys. This movie does come out on February the 12th, I believe. February the 12th on a Friday. So be sure to check this out on HBO Max. If I could buy this movie, I probably would, just because Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield, again, those two stars, just phenomenal, great chemistry with each other, man. Like, wow, like it just really brought their characters to life, the real life people to life, and it really showed so much.
Yeah, they've worked together before, so
yeah.
That's pretty exciting to see them again together, but in a longer or more scenes together.
For sure.
But overall, I agree with it. I would definitely buy this film too, and we do recommend it.
All right, if it goes on sale, guys, because with all demand and videos on demand and everything, everything's. We don't know when's coming out and all that. But all right, guys, if you have not already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you like a review. As always, I am your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day. Stay safe, wear a mask, and just live life, guys. Catch y'all later.